Doing a part flush today in Bollington in Cheshire. The system's an open vented system. The customer is a British Gas customer, and they've said he needs a power flush because boiler problems, boiler overheating and things like that. We've just hooked into the system. The water is absolutely filthy black. We'll show you. Absolutely really in need of a power flush. Rust, corrosion, pieces of metal, and so the system obviously does really need a power flush. It'll have restrictions around this system because of the colour of this water, because of the metal and rust that's obviously in the system. Okay, we're going to just start the power flush. You can see what's in there, so we've got a lot to do. We'll get back to you later on. Thanks. Hi, just back to this power flush in Bollington, Cheshire. The power flush is going okay. We're getting a good flow around the system. We've got the magnet hooked up to catch any metal, rust and iron oxide that's actually in the system. We've got the customer's pump off. We'll clean that up shortly as well. It's a little bit rusty. But anyway, we'll quickly explain what a power flush is for those of you who don't know. Power flushing is just a means of flushing through all your central heating system, through your radiators, your boiler, your pipework, valves, etc. Just getting it all nice and clean, cleaning all the rust, sludge and corrosion out of the system, purging it with chemicals to break the rust and corrosion up, chemicals we use in our power flushing. And then after the power flush we introduce fresh water into the system, purge all the dirty water out of it, introduce fresh water into the system, put everything back together, put Sentinel X100 inhibitor, which is a chemical which prevents further corrosion build-up in your central heating system. Basically, power flushing is the best thing you can do to your central heating system. If you imagine a car, if you never change the oil in it, the oil would be contaminated, eventually your engine would stop working, the car would break down, and your central heating system is just the same really. If anything, it's more prone to blockages and rust and corrosion because of the water and oxygen that's in your central heating system. Okay, we actually believe one of the best power flush companies in the country, Pro-powerflushing. My name's Barry. I'm the person who carries out the power flushing. We've literally done hundreds of power flushes over the years, so we're very experienced, and you know, we actually know you won't find a better power flush company to carry out your power flush. Our work is fully certificated to BS standard. This customer is actually a British Gas customer today. They've told him he needs a power flush, which he did, and we've come in at under half price of British Gas price. And the job will be fully certificated, as we said. It's all okay with British Gas, E.ON, HomeServe, whoever your utility company contractor is, it's all okay with them. Alright, we cover the whole of the northwest UK area. We also go down to Stafford, parts of Yorkshire, so you know, that's quite a big area. The prices will vary slightly depending on your geographical location. Okay, we'll shortly show you the magnet, we've just got a few more things to do, and we'll get back to you shortly. Okay. Okay, we've just put the magnet on bypass, we'll take a look at it. Oh yeah, wow, look at that. Rust and corrosion and metal that's inside this central heating system. There's some fairly big pieces in there as well. Now you imagine that running through your central heating system, through your pump, your boiler, your diverter valves, etc. Eventually it's just going to wreck it. It's going to clog your boiler up, especially combination boilers with plate heat exchangers in, diverter valves. You know, it's just going to block them up, and it's going to cause the boiler to overheat, kettle, cut out. It's going to block your hot water plate heat exchangers up. You know, and you're going to get no hot water out your central heating system. So you know, that's what power flushing is all about. It's about removing all that rust, corrosion out of your central heating system. We'll also mention we're fully gas safe registered, which basically means we can get right into your boiler, especially combination boilers, you know, get into the plate heat exchangers, etc. Not all power flush companies do that. We do. We do go the extra mile to make sure you get the best possible power flush you can get. Okay, right, so we'll just get on with the job. We've got a lot to do, and we'll get back to you later. Okay, we're just adding some chemical into the system, some Camco FX2 chemical. Really good chemical, breaks all the rust and corrosion up. Okay, we'll just put that back there. Okay, there's a customer's pump. Still seems okay, it's a little bit old, but we're going to clean the impeller up, and that should work a treat. There's the water out of the system. pH, TDS levels will be taken on it, or have been taken, so we want to get that water down to near on tap water before we add the inhibitor. So power flushing benefits. What are the benefits of power flushing a central heating system? As we said before, power flushing is the best thing you can actually do to your central heating system. Being an engineer, a lot of the breakdowns I go out to find are caused by rusty, dirty water, you know, in combination boilers, plate heat exchangers getting blocked up, parts of the boiler blocked up with rust and corrosion, diverter valves seized, pumps seized or grinding to a halt, blocked heat exchangers. You know, most of the problems are caused by dirty central heating systems. So whether you've got a new boiler or an older boiler, you know, power flushing is just a win-win situation. After the power flush, your boiler is going to be more reliable, less breakdowns, less money spent on components and things like that. You know, you're going to be able to turn your boiler down on a lower setting. It'll run smoother, quieter, less money on gas bills. So the power flush will soon pay for itself. Another thing very much worth mentioning is if you're having a new boiler fitted, make sure the heating engineer is power flushing the central heating system properly. And we don't just mean running a little bit of mains water through it. That's no good whatsoever. If anything, that can cause more problems. Introducing fresh water into the system, just running that can introduce oxygen, and which will soon cause corrosion. The only way to really get the central heating system clean is to properly power flush it, and that's like we're doing now with the best equipment and chemicals, and really just getting as much of the rust and corrosion out of the system as we possibly can. So also, if you've had a new boiler fitted and the boiler breaks down, if it's not being power flushed properly, the engineers, they may come out from the company, the boiler manufacturing company. If they find the boiler's broken down due to rust and corrosion in the system, your warranty may be invalidated, so you may have to fork out for some fairly expensive parts or even possibly a new boiler. So you know, if you've had a new boiler fitted recently and not sure if it was power flushed properly, just give me a call. We'll come and power flush your central heating system and issue a certificate to BS 7593 standard, just stating that it is clean and power flushed 100% properly. Okay, we're fully gas safe registered. We also fit central heating boilers. Obviously we always power flush the systems. It does put an extra day on the job, but we can give you a discounted price for the power flush also. Okay, the job's going really well. We're getting a fantastic flow around the system now. We have broken through a few of the blockages upstairs. We just know we have because we can hear it going through the radiators and the central heating cylinder. It's an open vented system. We're also going to get up into the loft space soon and clean the header tank out for the customer. Okay, we'll get back to you later. Thanks. Okay, the pump's nice and clean now. Impeller's cleaned up nice on that pump. The reason we think you should seriously consider using me, Barry Ayres, for your power flushes, like we said before, we've done a lot of power flushes, hundreds of power flushes. We've come across many different situations. We don't do it a DIY sort of way, we do it a professionally way. We look at your system, we think about your system, and we think about where we can get the best flow through your central heating system, you know, through your boiler, into your radiators, into your pipe work. And that means sometimes cutting flow and return pipes, getting into your pump housings, getting into your boiler, and things like that. You know, we do think about your system, and we actually want to give it the best flush possible. We actually really love our job. We love power flushing. We love seeing all this rust and corrosion coming out of the system. So we want to tap in, you know, where we're gonna get hold of it and get it out of your system, basically. The power flush takes most of the day. We don't rush it. We want the chemical to do its job and to break up that corrosion. You know, we want to leave your system, you know, like a new system really. We want to revive your system and leave it nice and fresh, clean and running as well as we can get it and as clean as we can get it. The areas we cover, like we said before, we cover the whole of the northwest UK area, and you basically will not find a better power flush company to carry out your power flush. Okay, job's going good, and we'll just talk to you later. Thanks. Okay, we've just cleaned the header tank out now. As you can see, the water was absolutely filthy in there. We've checked the feed and vent. They've got a good flow and they're all nice and clear. Feed and vent pipes going up into the attic space, that is. Okay. Hi Barriers, we'll have a look at the magnet again shortly. We've got it on circulation mode. See what else we've been picking up out of the central heating system. Okay. Yeah, we've definitely picked up more rust and corrosion out of this system. That magnet is definitely heavier than before. It's got more metal, rust and corrosion. So the power flushing is going really well. We'll just get back to you later. Okay, the water's nice and clean now. We've taken the pH 2DS levels. We're going to add the inhibitor Sentinel X100. Really good inhibitor. This is just to prevent further corrosion build up in the system and things like that. We can add it actually into the machine today, get it in all the nooks and crannies. We've got some really good pump valves on for a change. You know, we can get it right into the system, let it circulate around for 10 minutes. Put everything back together and we'll see what improvement we've made on the central heating system. Okay, that's the power flush done now. The job's been a complete success. The boiler's a lot quieter, the radiators are heating up much better than they were before. That's the job done. We're in Bollington today, in Cheshire. We cover the whole of the northwest UK area. We go down to Stafford, Derbyshire, parts of Yorkshire, Lancashire also. We're up to 50% cheaper than British gas. The power flush is done, it's fully certificated. So just give me a call or give me an email through the website if you require a power flush or you want any advice on the power flush. Okay, my name is Barry Ayres, Pro Power Flushing, and the telephone number is 07836 353 985. Okay, thanks.